I guess it's recording. Alright, I think it's going to be a YouTube video. So I guess I will talk to Warbles a little more. And so I'll make it so he can see the video. Because I did make a comment on one of his videos, and you know, Warbles does warble on a lot. So I'll save that for the end, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I better do it now. So anyway, it's boring stuff about solar panels on cars. And the fact was that, well, I put a comment basically just pointing out that wouldn't it be better to have a portable, you know, solar panel, and then you could have the choice to have it on or off. Just plugs into the battery. It's not very complicated. You just need a little plug, and then you could plug it in, and then you could also have it so the car is in the garage and the panel's outside in the sun. Or you can even put a tarp over your car, you know, because it is good to keep the car out of the weather and whatnot. Keep the cats off of it, as I haven't done here. But anyway, and things like that that'll depreciate the hell out of your vehicle. But besides that, the point I really was making was that when the car is moving, you're probably getting the least out of the panel as a practical matter. You know, just because the alternator is going to be pretty much running and it'll be producing so much more amperage than the panel, and the car's already got so many inefficiencies built in terms of how fast the engine speed has to run to keep the engine running and all these other things. It just isn't very meaningful to be driving around with it on the car. And you could just have it, you know, some other way. And I guess the you know, obviously I think car manufacturers would be incorporating this technology into cars if they could claim another mile per gallon in terms of performance. I mean, if they could say you were saving gasoline by having one installed, they would love that, because then they would meet government standards and they would, you know, they'd like to do that. And if they could do it with a, you know, a $100 solar panel installation, I think they would be more routinely installed. Customers would no doubt like the built-in variety rather than the homemade variety, which I also pointed out is, you know, you really don't want to be drilling holes in the roof of a car. I'm telling you, I've just seen so many. I've seen it go wrong even when it's done by a manufacturer. Somebody is weeding in my woods. They won't be doing my path, I'm sure. Yeah, they became separatists. They used to use this path before they ruined it. And so then they made a side path for themselves over there. See, they ruined mine, turned it into a river, and now have their own private one. Stinky rich people. Anyway, sucky lawyer. Anyway, alright, I'm running out of time here. Well, there wasn't much else I needed to say, really. I just think there's lots of practical limitations, let's just say, to making these panels mobile, bouncing them all around, all this kind of crap, deterioration. It just doesn't, they're just not made for that. Yeah, that's it. It's not getting the best efficiency. I think it'd be better to have technology where the alternator is actually used as a braking system, where it's on a clutch, so it can be easily turned on and off. Yeah, they did a good job, though. Yeah, a gas-powered device does work better. That's a big path, though. What the hell is he going to run down there? I think he wants to four-wheel or something here. I don't know. But I definitely need to do some of that. But I'll do it the old-fashioned manly way. Clip, clip here, snip, snip there. Yeah, happy, whatever. Anyway, where was I? Finishing up. What was an important point? Oh yeah, and you know, you could have like a switch where you could actually turn the alternator off and actually depower your battery as you're going home. So like the last 3 miles of your trip, you run just off the battery, drain it down 25%, so then when you get home the solar panel has something to do. You know, especially when you know you're not going to be going out for another day or two or something like that. You know, another way to gain some efficiencies out of a system. And I think those efficiencies would be more substantial than these efficiencies, especially using a generator as a brake. They are doing that with the new hybrids. I'm surprised how not great hybrids are. I mean, you would think they'd get 50 miles to a gallon, but they don't. And it surprises the hell out of me. This is a shit car made out of fucking plastic and tinfoil, but it doesn't matter. It's not my problem. I haven't made it my problem, let's just put it that way. Car engineers, I don't get it, to tell you the truth. They should be a lot more innovative, and they have just come up with some really bad ideas, and I don't get why. I really don't. Yeah, just what? And yeah, that's all I got to say, I think. Yeah, I believe that's enough. Yeah, okay. So anyway, well, there have been some short films, you know. So while I'm here, I might as well link to other people. Like Conference Report did a really interesting little gothic dead bird rabbit thing. I didn't understand any of it, but he showed what somebody can do with a little bit of imagination in a good city street. I mean, a nice old British one, except the bunting, the bullshit for the Queen on the church was really a horrible blight. Whoever's idea that was should be just taken out in the square and shot. Oh yeah, let's take a classic, you know, 200-year-old or whatever, you know, building that took, you know, I don't know, 20 years to build, cathedral-y thing, and let's put little plastic silly flags on it. What the fuck? I mean, again, you're the one defending any aspect of human life continuing. Obviously, humans are insane. So then, and then Old Fan did a video where me and Fred's sculptures are conversing, which is sort of an interesting concept. So some more movie-style creativity. And the graytaich0 guy did a little SpongeBob-y phone call-y thing, funny. Then some other guy draws. He did a, you know, really excellent caricature of graytaich. You know, mine looks a little crazy. But anyway, that was sort of funny. Yeah, it was funny. I mean, the drawing alone of graytaich, you know, in pseudo SM drag was hilarious. So I should point that out. I mean, I actually talked about that on Stick Cam, how people should be doing more creative shit, and there it is. So I guess it's on me eventually. But yeah, I'm nowhere near ready for that. Yeah, but you can make a movie out of anything, almost, as long as you got a little bit of time. But yeah, Fred did a very good job. I mean, really, you know, for complete amateur equipment stuff, all that kind of crap, it had a good feel to it. But like I said, Fred can't write a story worth shit because I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it at all. I didn't even close. I didn't like. It was at least from here to where that tree is. It was at least that far away. I didn't come close to catching it and getting it. Yeah. So, but anyway, my video views are way down, which is discouraging. And YouTube did that big purge thing, so now I'm down to 8,500 subs or something. It's terrible. You know, at 10,000, just seems like everything's in this negative direction. But I'm just talking about negative stuff, so I suppose it's appropriate. But I really haven't been doing. Gotta do. Well, no, I don't gotta. Yeah, no, I really don't. I did a couple economics videos on the website, but they're not getting much love, as Karina would put it. So, yeah, it's all rather dismal. Yeah. But anyway, tomorrow's another day. Oh, shit. Tomorrow's another day. Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot. Damn. I can make a movie in my woods. Yeah. Anyway, until next time. Therefore, I'll run. Do something constructive with this walk. This video really wasn't worth it. Probably not much more. But anyway, yeah, warbles, whatever. You know, put panels on the roof if you want. I just don't think it's the best. What do you call modality? Yeah, that's it. No, I don't think it is. Till next time.